Hello, how are you doing? Today I'm gonna talk about Juj and Majuj. I think they will be maybe mentioned in Bible, I think, but I think in different way, unlike that. In Islam we're gonna talk about them in the Juj and Majuj in Islam, and it's like different story. And this story is like old and new. Old because the Yajuj and Majuj they have a story with Alexander or the Karnaim in Quran. Their story mentioned with some king or some great king or good man. His name is Zulkarnain. Zulkarnain means the one with two horns, and I think it's Alexander. Even in the oldest Islamic civilization like. Tabari and other, they say that he's Alexander. And it's like new story because it's supposed to be something happened before the end of days with the Yajuj Ma'juj, and they gonna be like spread all over the world after coming of Jesus. Okay, let's talk about this story in Quran first, and it been mentioned in Hadith. In Hadith, it say more details about these people, and this tafsir books, that explain Quran and other, like they say more about these people. Okay, in Quran, in Surah Al-Kahf, there is a great king and great man, like good man, in Quran, they say that he went to where the sun setting, where the sun setting, and he found the sun setting in murky mud or murky lake or muddy lake, the sun setting in this sunny lake. Then he walked and he reached some area in Quran. By the way, he never like mention names or specific places with their specific names. Like so, he saw that he walked till he reached some land between two dams. So we don't know. Anyway, he reached some area and he found some people. In brief, they asked him to help him about some people called the Juj and Majuj, and that they caused them a lot of troubles, and they asked him to help them with this thing. Then at the end, he built like great dam or great wall or great dam, between two mountains, and there was like layers of iron, like yes, iron. It's like supposed to be like incredible, like. Them or something. So these people, the savage and cannibalism, savage bad people of Juj and Majuj can't like make any dig it or break it or even climb it or anything, And these things, these dams supposed to be like keep them away, like keep them like that, keep them inside from going anywhere to before the end of days, supposed to be for centuries. So actually, this such a wall or a dam like that, I think it's something like greater than the Great Wall in China, because according to some hadith, the Juj like they are like as a number, they are 1,000 times as much as Muslims. So if we say Muslims, they are billion, so they are 1,000 billion. Can you imagine that? So, so this dam is or this wall keep this like huge, like enormous, group of people, like beyond this wall. And according to Hadith, they will be like unleashed and they will break the wall and they will go out already, like by the end of days, and it will be that they say that it's gonna be like the time of Jesus already after he killed like the Antichrist, and then Jesus and the people with him, they will hear about Juj and Majuj, and then God will tell Jesus like to not try like to fight them or to battle them. Instead, he will take all the people with him to Mount Jabal Musa in Egypt, in Sinai or Mount Sinai. He will be there, in this mount to tell God, and Juj and Majuj, they will take their bows and they will shoot to the to the sky. After they will, by the way, they will kill a lot of people and they will dry Tabaria Lake. They will drink all water there, and after that they will get some arrogance, so they will shoot at the sky with their bows. and their arrows come back with blood. So then they will say that it's like we killed the people on earth and we killed the people in heaven. They will say something like that. So then God will send to them like something like worms, and like that, and this worm it would like kill them, like get some way to them and get out of their head. The thing is like that, they will die, and there were huge number of people and dead, and they say that a lot of animals and a lot of whatever on earth will have like great meal, from their flesh, and the smell it be like a stink from their dead bodies. Then they say that God will send like birds with their necks just like camels, like giant birds, and this will carry maybe the rest of their bodies somewhere else. So now supposed to be Juj and Majuj be like beyond this dam or beyond this wall, and they are trying to get out. And some stories, interesting stories, say that they go and they try to dig, inside this dam, to destroy it. And every day when they be like about to destroy it, they say, okay guys, like okay, that's enough. Let's come back tomorrow to continue. So the God undo what they did, like it became as before again, and the second day they start all over again and all over. So it's supposed to be for centuries, like that. They keep thinking, I don't know why they don't think about shifts. So, okay, whatever, and they can dig beneath it or go around, Okay, anyway, even there is some other interesting story, like I say that Prophet Muhammad, he came one day like to his wife Zainab, and he was like nervous, or scared, and that he predicts that there is some evil, something bad will happen soon, according to this hadith, and that he says like some visions that Juj and Majuj or Gog and Magog make hole in the dam like that, with his finger, his finger like that. So supposed to be like according to this text and this story, they make a little hole at the time of the Prophet Muhammad, and they're supposed to be continued. So we don't know when they're gonna when we're gonna see them, like that, some Muslim scholars, like get confused about this story. Some of them say that maybe they live under the ground. Some of them, try to do many different claims. That yes, maybe Julia Majors they are in Russia, like that. Maybe somewhere, a lot of theories. Some of but anyway, I'm just, like say what, I just tell what they say, like that, don't try to put my opinion a lot, about it, yes. And how they describe Juj and Majuj is really interesting, how these people, they say some of them eat trees, some of them eat like animals, some of them eat humans, cannibals. Even how they look, so they tell you sometimes some of them is very big, like a tree. Some of them they say like very little, very very little. Some of them with huge ears, even they say like one of them can use one ear as a bed or mattress and cover, and use the other ear like a blanket, and like that. Yeah. Yeah, so and a lot of stories about it, like I find like in Hadith, you find a lot of stories, like even how described how they look. Some of them like some of them with blonde hair, some of them with big faces and small eyes, some of them. So you will find like anyway you can find all type of description about these people. So you will be confused how they really look like, small and big ears, eat people, eat animals, eat tree, whatever. So that's in brief what about Juj and Majuj story in Islam. I wish you like the video, and see you in another one. Thank you. Bye.